The convention center.
All right, hold on. We're going to talk about that in a minute.
All right.
All right, we're rolling? We're rolling. All right, Courtney, welcome to Beef Bootlegger Chophouse.
Thank you.
We're here at Meat Stock. Tell us what brings you here.
So I am with Miller's Biofarm. Hold on a minute. Where am I?
You can look wherever you want. We're everywhere. That one's probably you.
Are you going to edit this?
Yeah, we're going to edit it down.
Probably not. I am with Miller's Biofarm. We are a regenerative farm in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. We are primarily raw dairy. We have grass-fed beef, corn and soy-free pork, corn and soy-free eggs, and we've got lots of influencers at this event. So it's really excited to be here and meet them and help them figure out how to promote our product.
Fantastic. So what makes the organic different to something I might buy in the store? Or the raw, okay. The raw products, right? So
we aren't a certified organic farm.
Yep.
We say we do everything organically. We don't believe in the organic certification. We kind of go above and beyond.
Love that.
There are a lot of things that the organic certification allows that we don't really agree with.
Give us an example. Give us one or two of the worst ones that are still getting through the goalie there, the organic goalie.
So if you check out the OMRI list, it is this, I think it's 76 pages of pesticides and all this stuff that you can use. And honestly, you don't need that. You don't need it. Just do without it.
Do without it.
So, and we like our manure. We put it on everything. So,
there you go.
Yeah, a lot of organic farms don't necessarily use manure.
So what's a health benefit? So me as a consumer, I can either go to the store and buy regular milk, whatever. Tell me about raw milk and why it's different. What are the benefits I'm going to get?
So say you go to the grocery store and you buy conventional milk. It's pretty much stripped of all the nutrients you're going to get, unless it has like the added fake synthetic vitamins.
Put it back in, right.
Yep. So when you're going to get raw milk, it's going to have all the good bacteria, probiotics. It's good for your gut, But when you start with raw milk, you want to start small. You want to get your gut used to it. Now, there you go.
Right here. So I've had this. We met a few months ago right here. But I can tell you, raw milk tastes pretty damn good.
Yeah, especially when it's cream top, A2, 100% grass-fed.
Oh, I love that. All right, so this is like the Cadillac of milk right here.
And it's spring milk right now, so you're going to get a little more grassy flavor, a little more sweet. Sometimes it can be a little more yellow. It's the best milk. It's like the Super Bowl of milk time right now.
Well, that tastes like the Super Bowl of milk right there. Do I have a milk mustache?
No, you do. You just have a regular mustache.
Oh. That tastes really good. Man, actually, in all honesty, I'm not even a milk guy. That is damn good.
It is good.
If I wanted to make a milkshake with that, are there any recommendations right there? I'm a bit of a milkshake guy, but I don't want to use regular milk.
Okay, so
is it like healthy, kind of like an ice cream equivalent or something like that?
We'll get some raw ice cream.
Yeah, how do we
have that?
You got that?
Yeah, we ship.
Oh, girl, I should have started with that. How do you ship it?
We ship with dry ice.
There we go.
And we ship to the lower 48 states.
Love that. Are you? How do you ship this stuff legally to 48 states?
So we have what we call as a pet license. Everything is made basically for human consumption, but it has a pet label on it.
There we go.
So I mean, it's for you and Fido.
I love that.
Woof.
Okay, so that's it. We just got to make sure that we're doing everything above board, but That's it. What are my flavors of ice cream?
So we only have vanilla right now.
Hey, well, that was good.
But hopefully we can expand in the future.
If I wanted to start a restaurant having raw ice cream, would you be able to make enough raw ice cream?
Probably not.
Okay.
No, we're not doing wholesaling right now. We like to control our product, especially being that it's raw dairy and all eyes are on us, for selling raw dairy, especially crossing state lines. But we do test batch every single batch of milk for milk safety. Mm-hmm. If we ever have any kind of red flag, we pull the milk, we let the farmer know, and we do whatever we can as fast as we can.
Yeah, I would actually think that, your product and your protocols and everything are probably the best on the planet.
We've got some pretty strict protocols when it comes to milking and cleaning and, down to the nitty-gritty. It's all on our website, on our milk safety page.
So I saw you're here with a pretty wide Amish contingent. Mm-hmm. So talk about the Amish and maybe, are there practices or what led to yours? Is it all kind of the same thing, or what's going on with that lifestyle and how it relates to the food?
So there are conventional Amish farmers. So a lot of people do confuse us with that. There are ones that use sprays and pesticides and stuff like that. We don't. All of our Amish farms are natural farmers. They don't use sprays. They don't use pesticides. They're doing whatever they can naturally, not adding any junk to food, because you shouldn't look at a label of food and be like, ugh, like you shouldn't be exhausted, going to the grocery store and picking up a label and being like, I can't feed this to myself. I can't feed this to my family. I don't feel comfortable. Like, that's the whole point of our farm, is to get as clean as possible food to you.
Love that. Do you find the people who are coming to you, is it a lot of times the lady of the household that's maybe making a buying decision, and they, again, that they want to give something nice to their kids, or is it more of an individual thing, or...
So that's a great question. We have a lot of ancestral type of moms, with very Weston Price followers, the ancestral diet. We have a lot of carnivores looking for clean, raw dairy. We have a lot of Indian customers that drink our raw milk, but they pasteurize it themselves.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
And why is that? Why would they be doing that?
They don't drink raw milk. It's some kind of religious belief, I believe.
Well, I think that's it, right? So the cow's sacred, so maybe they're...
they believe in
little
something.
Extra add on there. Okay, interesting.
So, yeah.
What is your best-selling product?
Raw milk, hands down. I would say raw milk would be number 1, raw cottage cheese would be 2, and our corn and soy-free eggs would be number 3.
If I wanted to buy eggs, are you shipping those? You can't dry ice eggs, I assume.
No, we just ship with these really large, fairly large ice packs. Keep them cold.
Cool deal.
Yep.
Eggs are pretty big business.
Pastured, yep. Our chickens just went out on pasture last week.
I was just going to ask you how many chickens you got.
Farmer Raymond has 1,100. I personally helped move all the chickens last week at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I took a video of it. So it's on our Instagram if you want to check it out.
Is there a time of year that all the little baby chicks hatch and it's like the cutest time going on?
That's a good question. I actually don't know that one.
Okay, that might be good content to just see the sea of thousands of little baby chicks.
Or if our farmers are buying in chickens from the chick hatchery. But also, we make sure the chicks that we get in are not vaccinated.
Yeah, I think that's the
no
key.
vaccination whatsoever for chickens and turkeys.
You know what's wild is that's sort of the maybe primary thing for me as well. That's one of the baselines that we want to do. We just want to make sure that we're kind of God-made, I guess, and then everything else is animals after that.
Are raised on pasture. They're out in the sun. They're getting what they need, and they're not vaccinated. There's no hormones. There's no antibiotics. If a cow gets sick, we pull her from the herd and try to fix whatever we can holistically. It doesn't happen very often, though.
What's the craziest story you have, just life on the ranch? I mean, you got any crazy stories? I'm sure you do.
I would say, I don't live on the ranch, but I would say watching them clean out the manure pit.
Better to watch it than do it.
It's very interesting, and it stinks really bad.
Do they end up using that manure out there, on the fields?
Yep. They use the manure on the fields.
So how often is that happening? Sounds like a job that's pretty common.
I think it's pretty common, yeah. During the changing of the seasons, right when spring's about to happen, I know they do the fields, and I think they do them after summer as well.
Makes sense. Yeah. Are you doing any pig stuff?
Yeah, of course we got pigs. Farmer Raymond has our pigs. They live in the woods. They're corn and soy free. They're happy. They're fat. They're heritage breeds. They're delicious. I hate to say that, but they're so good.
Well, I mean, it is really good. I have almost zero trust for any pork product with the traditional system. So talk a little bit about maybe what makes your pig special and, why we could trust.
Yeah, so
bacon.
The pigs, like I said, they literally live in the woods. I could show you pictures of them. No antibiotics, no hormones, natural corn and soy-free diet. It's easier on their digestive system. And then they root for whatever else they want in the dirt, bugs, leaves, whatever else pigs like to eat. They love to eat everything. We have heritage breeds. We have red wattle, Duroc. Trying to think of the other ones. So they're not all like the conventional pink pig.
Yeah.
You're not going to see that on our farm. You're going to see brown, black, sometimes kind of half like a whoopie pie almost.
Little personality in the color scheme going on.
Little personality, yeah. Very diverse, like our Biodiverse-Pastures. We got, diverse breeds as well. And they're just really good.
They reproduce pretty quick, right? Is it every 9 months or something? I know, hogs and pigs are... they're really good business, I think, because of the nature of how rapidly they reproduce.
I believe they do. You might know more about pigs reproducing than I do.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I think it's maybe a dozen at a time, right? So
Oh, yes.
within a
It's
couple
like,
years,
yeah,
I
it's,
turn
it's
one
like
into
12 to
like
14 from the sow.
Yeah, that's some exponential growth right there. I was thinking.
But you know what? Pork is like our least seller. We sell less pork than like beef in our dairy.
Yeah.
I think people are scared to eat pork because there's the dirty, it's dirty. Like everybody thinks it's dirty, but like pork is so good for you. It's a mood booster. It's like really high in a bunch of vitamins.
I didn't know that. And I think people are pretty suspect, and I don't think the larger pork producers have done themselves any favors by putting a bunch of shit in them.
Yep.
And also the fact that, it's not kosher and some of these other things as well. People think, oh, it's not necessarily high quality, but when you do it right,
and you have
bacon tastes good.
Exactly.
I like me some bacon.
And you have these pigs that are living in like these feedlot barns that never see the light of day. You know, their floor is concrete underneath them, and it's just like, yeah, they're nice and fatty because they don't move. You know, like our pork is going to be a little bit tougher because they're running around the woods, literally free.
I'm getting hungry just talking about all this
pork
bacon.
chops.
Do you sell any combo variety packets? You have so many different things that are great. Do you offer something that's a bit of a variety pack? Maybe someone who just wants to get exposed to the different things that you do.
We don't have any bundles at the moment. We don't have like our back end, I would say, of the team isn't ready for something like that. But we do offer 1 pound of ground pork if you want to try it, 1 pound of ground beef, a 2-pack of pork chops. We do have like a beef steak bundle as well, though.
There we go. I might try some of that. So for me, I'm in a similar position. We don't come from food background. I'm just kind of working my way through it. But I have noticed that just selecting a lot of the different things can be a lot of labor on a website. So to just have maybe the bundle or whatever works, and then people who want to experiment, it's a good way to go.
I think we want to move to that when we move to a new website soon, to be honest with you.
So if I'm going to make an order, which I will, I'm obviously going to get the raw milk. I'm thinking about some of the eggs. I'm thinking about some of the pork. Tell me a little bit about the beef. So we are the Beef Bootlegger. Tell me what makes your beef special.
So our beef is 100% grass-fed and finished, but we don't 100% say it's all grass because it's biodiverse pastures. So you're going to have alfalfa, you're going to have clover, you're going to have, maybe some onion grass or garlic. We have a bunch of different things out in the pastures. That's not just grass.
Yeah. Are you guys Angus beef genetics?
We're Angus, yep. Again, no vaccines, no hormones, no any of that junk, no mRNA, definitely no
huge.
mRNA.
Yeah.
We kill our animals in a very humanely way, one at a time, so they don't see what's going on. Because you're going to raise the adrenaline in the cows.
That's huge.
And then the beef is not as good.
So you're processing your own animals as well?
We have a processor.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that someone that's local?
Yep. Everybody's local.
Love that.
So we actually just moved 33 beef cows onto our farm last week. We got some new cows.
How many cows you got total? Did I already ask you that? I might have asked you that.
No, you didn't ask. Beef.
Chickens. Yeah.
Let's see. We have 33 beef on our farm. I'm not sure how many beef we have on our other farm. So what we basically have a collection of farms. We've got Farmer Ben, who is one of our dairy farmers, Farmer John, who's Aaron's brother, that's one of our dairy farmers. We've got 5 dairy farmers. They're all centralized near us. I think we have about 250 dairy cows total, and I would say probably 100 beef.
Have you ever eaten a dairy cow?
No, and I don't really want to.
Really? I
know
that's the best.
The fat is like yellow, and it's supposed to be amazing.
What do you know about it? Tell me what you know about it.
All I've seen on social media is dairy cows are so good, but
That's what everyone says.
I refuse to eat it because
Is it too nice?
I love to go pet them, and they're just so sweet.
That's it.
They're just such sweet cows.
Yeah, I heard that. And I also heard that a dairy cow is the same as a Jersey cow, that there's no difference. Is that true?
No. So you have Holstein cows. That's your dairy.
Me about this.
Holstein cows are dairy cows, which are the conventional dairy cow. They're the ones that are black and white that are everywhere. The cow print is black and white. So our cows are Jersey cows, Jersey crosses, Guernseys. They're all high butter fat producing cows. They're also A2 tested cows. So you're going to get A2 milk.
Okay.
So A2 is the beta casein protein. It's easier to digest. I'm lactose intolerant. I can sit and drink that whole half gallon of milk and not get sick.
Fantastic. I might be doing some of that.
So yeah, it's easier on your gut.
And A2 is a genetic attribute of the animal that then it's just passed through with the milk, and it's going to make it more digestible.
Yep. So your Holstein cow is usually an A1 cow.
Wow. Okay. And what does the A1 mean?
It is just the protein that's in that cow.
Gotcha.
But
Gotcha.
A1 milk is pretty much stripped from everything with conventional milk, and it's just not easy to digest.
So I've learned so much from you. This is obviously a lifestyle. Are you multi-generational in this lifestyle, or just you gravitated towards it?
I gravitated towards it.
So you're an outsider coming in.
Yep,
Fantastic.
but Aaron's family has been doing this for, since 2017, 2018. But his wife makes, kefir at home. She makes yogurt at home. She makes cottage cheese, and he was the original farmer, a dairy farmer on the farm before he migrated into starting the business.
Yeah, well, it's great, and we need more of this as well. And I think
Sure.
also being able to support each other.
Yep.
What's maybe the best part about this lifestyle that you find?
My health has been tremendously better. I have a lot of autoimmune issues and celiacs, and it's just so much easier just, getting meat out and making a simple meal for myself and my family, and I know where it came from.
That's wonderful. You look great. Your skin and everything is very vibrant. Do you find that there's also an improvement to the mindset and some of these other things, eating all of this great, healthy, natural food?
Oh, for sure. When you eat processed junk, you feel like crap. You don't want to go anywhere. You don't want to do anything. You've got a headache.
Yeah.
You feel sluggish. So yeah, if you change your diet up, you can change your mood real quick.
Love that. Courtney, this is amazing. Where do we find you first? Where can we find you?
MillersBiofarm.com.
Love that.
And
MillersBiofarm.com.
We ship to the lower 48 states. If you're in California, we'll ship to you. If you're in Hawaii, we don't advertise it, but we will ship to you. Alaska, we tried, but we can't do it.
Well, milk's already, I haven't been to Hawaii in a while, but I think it was $8. Everything's got to get shipped into Hawaii, so, a little bit more for the high quality stuff.
We have to send it via air.
Yeah. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Any closing remarks right here while we wrap up, Courtney?
No, I'm just excited to be here and just to, spread the word of good, real food.
Well, love that. Thank you for my milk. I'm going to be drinking that all weekend. It was great to see you again.
Thank you.
Thanks, Courtney.
Appreciate it.
Oh.
Have fun editing that.
There we go.
I'm awful.
No, you're great.